months. I've been so concerned about my future, about what would become of me after he was gone. I knew then that it was just a matter of time before this happened.
Emily, the father had every reason for his concern.
What did he tell you, Molly?
That he was afraid history was going to repeat itself.
What do you mean?
It's because of you, Kirk. He was afraid that you were going to do the same thing you did 10 years ago. Walk in here, win his daughter's heart, only to disappear into the night and break it.
Kirk would never do that now.
Seemed only a matter of time, the end, before Kirk would run off again, leaving his wife and his responsibilities, just as he did.
No, wait a minute. Did I ever say or do anything that would make Dr. Galt think like that?
And so he was worried, Miss Emily, that you would be abandoned again, but this time, without the comfort and help of a father. That's what was on his mind ever since Kirk came back. That's what he was afraid of, and frankly, that's what I'm afraid will happen too in my life.
You're awake?
Yeah, I'm up.
What time is it? My watch must have stopped.
Last time I looked, it was 10 minutes of 9.
Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to sleep that late. How long have you been up?
A couple of hours. I don't think I slept very much last night.
Oh, I hope that's not true.
I don't remember falling off. I woke up when the sun was coming through the window. I got dressed. I've been thinking.
How are you feeling?
My ribs are killing me. That's probably why I didn't sleep very well.
I'm so sorry.
I'm just glad the car that hit me wasn't going any faster.
I'm glad that man was able to stop in
It
time.
was my fault, Emily. I shouldn't have been out in the street. And considering the shape I was in, I'm just glad he didn't decide to sue me.
This really has been an awful trip for you, hasn't it?
What's awful is that it was so useless, Emily. You know, I've been thinking. Since I don't know where I went when I left here 9 years ago, there's no point in staying.
Does that mean you want to leave?
I've been sitting here thinking about what to do. All I can come up with is to go home. Home. Wherever that is.
Very nice of you to stop by and pick these up. I appreciate it. Even though I could have had a messenger send them over.
Oh, don't be silly, please. It's on my way. Besides, I'd never get coffee this good at the paper.
Well, thank you. But I'm not going to let you stay too long. I'm sure you have plenty of very important things to do down at your office.
Well...
Oh, excuse me. I don't know. That phone hasn't stopped ringing these days. Good morning.
Mrs. Scott. This is Mrs. Peabody, the real estate broker.
My, you are an early riser. Good morning.
Well, I thought I'd come over to your house first thing this morning, and it's a good thing I did. Mrs. Scott, I'm sorry to tell you that your house was broken into last night.
Yes, thank you, Mrs. Peabody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Problems out in Oakdale.
Yeah, guess it could have been worse. House was broken into, but they really didn't take anything. There wasn't really anything to take.
Did they do any damage?
Apparently not. I guess I consider myself pretty lucky.
Well, an empty house is always an attraction to brokers.
Yeah, well, here's to hoping it isn't empty very long.
Oh, April, are you really sure that you want to sell it? No, I know. I know that the memories right now are very painful for you, but, well, in a few years, you and Junior could use it for weekends or summer. Or...
No, Nancy. I'll just as soon sell it to people who will enjoy it. I mean, people who can appreciate the house as much as Draper and I did. Just hope they're nice. I won't sell it to them if they're not nice.
Okay. Well, you can afford to be selective.
Yeah. You want some more coffee?
Hmm? Yeah, I'd love something. And then I have to leave. Oh. It's really funny.
What is it?
Well, the day before your house is up for sale, somebody breaks into it.
I'm sure your friend April knows what you have in mind.
Don't be ridiculous.
In all likelihood, that letter you want so badly is locked up in a safety deposit box at some bank.
No, it isn't. I've already talked to April about the letter. She didn't give any indication that it was among her valuables. It's only valuable to me.
Correction. It's more valuable to your husband.
That's why I have to get it back.
Not if he gets it first.
He's probably already asked her for it. That's why he's being so nice to April. Thinks he can wheedle it out of her.
He'll probably succeed.
He doesn't have it. I have to get that letter and tear it into a million pieces. I can't make my move until then.
What move?
I think it might be a little easier if Jamie and I move out of town.
I wouldn't like that, Raven.
You can come with me.
Surely there must be something more to keep you in this town than a damned letter. No, I can't come with you. I have the unicorn to take care of. It opens in a few days.
It's very important to you, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
This is very important to me, too.
Raven, there is something more important to me than that unicorn. You know something? Sometimes your lips are like ice.
Tell me something. How'd you do it? Was it tea and sympathy, or perhaps a little moonlight and roses? I'm sorry, Logan. Why do you have to be so hard on me? I know I've done a lot of rotten things in my life, but I'm different.
Different? That's funny. I look at you and see exactly the same woman I made the mistake of marrying.
If you see the same woman, you must still want me.
No, Raven. All I want from you is that you take very good care of Jamie until this custody suit is settled.
All right. All right, I will return him to you in good condition. There, you see, I admit it. You win and I lose. Let me see that. That's a forgery. It's a real letter, Draper. See it? Oh, by the corner.
Write it down. I'm going to look at it.
It wasn't deliberate, Logan.
Here, I got to get rid of this. I'm going to find that letter and make you eat it in open court.
Logan up here to talk about any letter. It was all part of your little scheme. You don't think I was really going to let Logan keep that there, do you? Oh, he'll keep it, Raven. He will find it. He will pick it up and he'll keep it within 5 minutes. Well, how could I have planned this? If I had planned this, I would have picked a plan that worked. Well, what did you expect? That the wind was going to carry your letter right over the river? My God, you are contemptible. Spare me your speeches. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same damn thing. If I were in your shoes, I never would have abandoned my baby to begin with. So you think I'm doing this whole thing just to hurt Logan? The idea didn't occur to me. Oh, you can't possibly believe that I love Jamie just as much as you love Julia. Well, I don't know how that exactly is supposed to be meant. Now, is that a compliment to you or an insult to me? He is my son. He's my own flesh and blood. Of course I love him. This time spare me, Raven. It's true. At heart we're the same. You would kill for your child, and so would I. Haven't the things that I have done to get Jamie back and keep him proven to you my sincerity? All that has proved to me is that you will bend over backwards to cause a lot of trouble for a lot of people. Well, I am going to keep custody of Jamie. And you can bet every cent that your mama gave you on that. You know, Raven, I have never met anyone like you in my whole entire life. No one can run that hot and that cold. The first year of your baby's life, you couldn't even acknowledge his existence, and now you expect me and everybody else to accept the belief that that baby is the driving force in your life? What is it? Tell me, what is it that you stand to gain from all of this? All of those months in London, without my baby, made me realize how much I needed him. Now I have to go, because if Logan doesn't find that letter, it's going to throw me out of Paris. Before I go, though, I have to ask you one more favor. I can't believe you honestly do not know when to quit. Well, forget it. What's the use, anyway? You're on his side. I don't have a chance. Just that I thought you would understand.